Have you ever heard this shocking fact? According to research published in The Lancet, just eating the wrong kind of fish twice a week after the age of 60 can raise your risk of stroke and memory loss by as much as 70 to 80%. Think about that for a moment. Many seniors believe they are making a healthy choice by eating more fish. But in reality, some of the most common options on the dinner table may quietly harm your brain, damage your heart, and even speed up aging itself. That raises an uncomfortable question. How many times in the past month have you enjoyed a piece of fish thinking it was good for you, without realizing it could be adding to your joint pain, your foggy memory, or your risk of heart disease? This is a mistake millions of people over 60 make every single week. Today, I'm going to show you the 4 worst fishes you should never touch after 60, and the 4 you must eat to stay sharp, strong, and independent. This is not about fear. It is about knowing the truth and making simple changes that protect your future. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from, and what time is it right now? Leave a comment below. I can't wait to see your answers. And if you enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button. If not, just give it a like. It really helps this channel grow. Because once you know which fish hurt you and which ones heal you, your dinner plate can become one of your greatest medicines. Why choosing the right fish matters. After 60, when you cross the age of 60, your body quietly begins to change in ways you may not always notice at first. Muscles that once carried you up the stairs with ease now tire more quickly. Balance feels less steady, and even simple activities like carrying groceries may seem heavier than before. Memory that was once sharp might falter at times, and your immune system, the silent guardian of your health, no longer responds with the same strength it once had. These changes are natural, but they also mean your body becomes more sensitive to what you eat every single day. Fish has always been praised as a healthy choice, and in many cases, that praise is well-deserved. A fillet of wild salmon, a can of sardines, or a simple piece of cod delivers high-quality protein that helps preserve your muscles, omega-3 fatty acids that cool inflammation in your joints, and vital nutrients like vitamin D, vitamin B12, and selenium. These are not just nutrients on a label. They are building blocks that help you stand taller, remember more clearly, and fight off the silent wear and tear of aging. Think of them as small tools your body desperately needs to keep you strong and independent. But here is the other side of the story, and it is not as comforting. Not every fish is created equal, and some that look harmless on your plate may actually be loaded with mercury-toxic chemicals or compounds that stoke inflammation deep inside your body. Imagine choosing a tuna sandwich because you think it is light and healthy, only to discover that the mercury inside may be quietly damaging your memory or stressing your heart. Or picture picking up a bag of tilapia fillets because they are affordable, not realizing they may fuel more joint pain than a hamburger. Eating the wrong fish is like pouring small amounts of poison into your system week after week, slowly wearing down your defenses. This is why the choice matters so much after 60. The same piece of fish can either act like medicine that heals you or like a toxin that accelerates the very problems you are trying to avoid. When you choose wisely, you are not just filling your stomach. You are protecting your independence, your clarity, and your future. When you choose poorly, you may be feeding the very conditions that keep you up at night: arthritis that aches in the morning, blood pressure that never seems to settle, or memory lapses that leave you worried about the road ahead. So in the next sections, we are going to break this down step by step. First, I will walk you through the 4 most dangerous fishes for seniors, the ones you should never touch if you want to protect your brain and heart. Then we will shift to the good news, the 4 healing fishes you can eat, with confidence, the ones that bring strength back into your muscles and calm back into your body. Because the truth is simple. You cannot stop the clock, but you can decide what you put on your plate. And that decision, made 3 or 4 times a week, may be the most powerful medicine you ever take. 4 fishes you should never eat after 60. 1. Imported catfish. For many seniors, imported catfish feels like a safe and affordable option. It is mild in flavor, simple to cook, and sold in nearly every supermarket across the country. On a tight budget, catfish often seems like a bargain compared to salmon or trout. Yet beneath that appearance of safety lies a quiet risk that few older adults realize. Imported catfish is often raised in heavily polluted environments overseas, and the consequences of eating it regularly can be far more serious than most people imagine. In many parts of Asia, catfish are grown in overcrowded ponds where disease spreads rapidly. To keep the fish alive, producers rely on antibiotics, antifungals, and pesticides in heavy amounts. Those chemicals do not vanish when the fish is processed. They remain in the flesh, and when you cook a fillet, you are also serving yourself residues that were never meant for the human. Seniors in particular face greater risks because immune systems grow weaker with age, and the ability to detoxify chemicals is far less efficient than in youth. Independent investigations by food safety groups have found traces of heavy metals such as lead, mercury, and cadmium in imported catfish. These substances build up gradually in the body and may damage kidneys, nerves, and bones over time. For older adults already living with arthritis or fragile joints, even small increases in toxic load can worsen pain and limit mobility. Imagine thinking you are saving money on dinner, while in truth, you are quietly spending far more later in medical costs and lost independence. The nutritional profile of imported catfish also disappoints. Because they are fed cheap diets based on corn and soy, their omega-3 content is low, while omega-6 fats are extremely high. This creates an imbalance that fuels inflammation throughout the body. Seniors with heart disease, diabetes, or autoimmune issues may feel the effects as stiffer joints, heavier fatigue, or unexplained swelling in ankles and hands. Instead of easing your health challenges, imported catfish may make them worse. The good news is that catfish itself is not the enemy. Domestically farmed catfish in the United States is raised under stricter standards with better water quality and feed. Choosing packages clearly labeled U.S. farm-raised allows you to enjoy the flavor without the hidden dangers. By simply checking a label, you protect your kidneys, reduce inflammation, and give your body the clean protein it truly needs. For seniors who love catfish, that one decision makes all the difference. 2. Tuna, especially albacore and big eye. Few fish are as common in American kitchens as tuna. Whether it is canned tuna for a quick sandwich, tuna salad for Sunday lunch, or grilled tuna steak at a restaurant, this fish has long been seen as lean, affordable, and heart-healthy. For seniors who prefer convenience and mild flavors, tuna often becomes a weekly staple. Unfortunately, the very fish that feels so safe may be delivering a toxic load of mercury that gradually chips away at your memory, mood, and heart health. Tuna, particularly the larger species like albacore, white tuna, and big eye, sit high in the ocean food chain. They live long lives feeding on countless smaller fish that already contain mercury. Over the years that mercury accumulates in their flesh, and when you eat them, it enters your body as well. Unlike some nutrients, mercury does not wash away quickly. The effects can be subtle at first. Perhaps you notice occasional forgetfulness, a harder time recalling names, or tremors in your hands when lifting a cup of coffee. Maybe your moods shift more suddenly, or your heartbeat feels irregular at times. Many seniors dismiss these changes as normal aging, but research shows that seniors with higher mercury exposure from tuna face up to a 65% greater risk of cognitive decline, depression, and cardiovascular problems. Canned tuna presents a special concern. Light tuna, usually skipjack, is lower in mercury, but still not free from risk. Albacore tuna, often sold in white tuna cans, contains 3 times as much mercury. The mistake many seniors make is eating canned tuna several times per week, believing it is harmless. That repetition silently drives mercury levels above safe thresholds, and by the time symptoms appear, the damage is already underway. There is a way forward. If you love it, choose light skipjack tuna and limit servings to no more than 1 or 2 per month. Even better, replace some of those tuna meals with salmon, sardines, or trout. These fish provide the protein and omega-3s you want, but without the heavy metal risks. By making that change, you keep your memory sharper, your heart steadier, and your confidence in daily life stronger. Tuna does not have to be your enemy, but it cannot remain a careless habit. 3. King mackerel. When you see mackerel on a menu or in the seafood aisle, it may look like a healthy choice. After all, mackerel has a reputation for being rich in omega-3s and protein. The problem is that not all mackerel are the same, and the variety known as king mackerel is one of the worst options for seniors. Unlike Atlantic or Spanish mackerel, which are smaller and safer, king mackerel grows large lives longer and accumulates mercury at extremely high levels. The mercury in king mackerel is not just a minor concern. Both the FDA and the Environmental Protection Agency place it on the do not eat list alongside shark and swordfish. For seniors, the warning is especially urgent. Mercury damages nerve cells, and as we age, those cells are more fragile and slower to repair. Eating king mackerel even occasionally can increase the risk of tremors, memory loss, depression, and mood swing. Over time, the metal burden can contribute to strokes, heart arrhythmias, and mobility decline. The frightening part is how easily confusion happens. Many restaurants and grocery stores label the fish simply as mackerel without distinguishing the variety. A senior who believes they are making a heart-smart choice could unknowingly order king mackerel and put their health at risk. Because the symptoms mimic ordinary aging, few connect the dots between the fish on their plate and the brain fog or heart palpitations they feel weeks later. Research has shown that seniors with higher blood mercury levels have smaller brain volumes and poorer memory test performance. The impact is not limited to the mind. Mercury also increases oxidative stress in blood vessels, weakening circulation and raising the likelihood of cardiovascular events. For someone already managing high blood pressure or diabetes, king mackerel. The solution here is absolute avoidance. Unlike tuna, where small amounts of light skipjack may be acceptable, king mackerel offers no safe dose for seniors. If you enjoy mackerel, ask specifically for Atlantic or Spanish varieties. They deliver the omega-3 benefits without the toxic load. By steering clear of king mackerel, you are protecting your brain's clarity, your heart's rhythm, and your independence in daily life. One fish can make the difference between decline and resilience. 4. Farmed tilapia. Tilapia is one of the most common fish in America, often chosen because it is cheap, easy to find, and mild in taste. Many seniors see it as a safe source of lean protein, but the truth is more troubling. Nutrition experts often call farmed tilapia the junk food of the sea, and for good reason. Most tilapia are raised in crowded ponds where disease spreads quickly. Farmers use antibiotics, antifungals, and pesticides. Studies even show farmed tilapia can raise inflammation more than bacon or burgers. The sad part is that many seniors choose it believing they are protecting their health. But safer, affordable alternatives exist. Wild-caught cod trout or sardines provide cleaner protein, healthy fats, and essential vitamins without the toxic baggage. Swapping tilapia for these options is a simple change that protects your strength and independence. 4 fishes you should eat regularly after 60. 1. Wild Pacific cod. For seniors looking for a gentle, dependable fish, wild Pacific cod is one of the best choices you can make. Its flavor is mild, its texture is tender, and it provides protein that is both clean and easy to digest. One serving offers nearly 40 grams of high-quality protein while staying low in fat and calories. That balance helps protect muscle strength without weighing down your digestive system. Protein is not only for athletes. After 60, it becomes the key nutrient for maintaining independence. Without enough muscles, weakened balance slips, and daily activities feel harder. Cod delivers what your body needs to slow down muscle loss, keeping you steady on your feet and confident in your movements. Cod also provides important minerals like selenium, vitamin B12, and phosphorus. These nutrients support sharper memory, stronger bones, and a healthier immune system. Unlike many larger fish, cod contains very low mercury because it lives shorter lives in cleaner waters. That means you can eat it regularly with peace of mind. The best way to enjoy cod is simple steam bake, or lightly grill it perhaps with olive oil and lemon. It is easy on the stomach, nourishing for the body, and one of the most senior-friendly foods you can place on your plate. 2. Sardines. At first glance, sardines may not look impressive. They are small, packed into cans, and sometimes overlooked, next to more glamorous fish like salmon or tuna. Yet sardines are a true superfood, and for seniors, they may be one of the most powerful allies you can add to your weekly diet. These little fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, calcium, and vitamin B12 nutrients that target the exact areas where older adults need the most support: heart, bones, brain, and mood. Omega-3s in sardines come in the most potent forms, EPA and DHA. These fatty acids act like firefighters inside your body, cooling down chronic inflammation that fuels arthritis, clogged arteries, and memory decline. Research shows that seniors who eat fatty fish like sardines twice a week enjoy lower rates of heart disease, less joint pain, and even more stable moods. For anyone waking up with stiff knees or worrying about cardiovascular health, sardines provide an affordable, simple solution. Vitamin D is another major gift. After 60, the skin's ability to convert sunlight into vitamin D drops sharply, and many older adults unknowingly become deficient. That deficiency increases the risk of fractures, weak muscles, depression, and even cognitive decline. A single can of sardines provides nearly half your daily vitamin D needs. Add to that their edible bones, which supply highly absorbable calcium and phosphorus, and you have a natural prescription for bone strength. Seniors concerned about osteoporosis or hip fractures should view sardines as a nutritional insurance policy. One of the best features of sardines is their purity. Because they feed on plankton rather than other fish, they contain virtually no mercury or heavy metals. That makes them one of the cleanest seafood choices available, safe for regular consumption without worrying about toxicity. For seniors trying to simplify their diet while still gaining maximum benefits, this is an enormous advantage. Practicality matters too. Sardines are affordable, shelf-stable, and versatile. You can eat them straight from the can, mash them with avocado on whole-grain toast, or stir them into pasta with olive oil and herbs. The convenience of keeping a few cans in the pantry means you always have a nutrient-packed option within reach. Each small serving contributes to stronger bones, calmer inflammation, and a sharper mind. In a world full of expensive supplements, sardines quietly deliver everything your body needs at a fraction of the cost. 3. Wild Alaskan salmon. If one fish consistently earns the title of medicine from the sea, it is wild Alaskan salmon. For seniors, it is not just food, it is a shield against some of the most feared aspects of aging. Every serving delivers a potent blend of omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, protein, and micronutrients that work together to protect the heart, strengthen the brain, and ease the body's aches and pains. The omega-3s in salmon EPA and DHA are especially important for cognitive health. Studies from the University of Pittsburgh have shown that seniors with higher DHA levels had larger brain volumes and better memory performance. That means salmon does not just slow down cognitive decline. It actively supports sharper thinking and resilience against dementia. Imagine sitting at the dinner table recalling names and stories, clearly all thanks in omega-3s reduce the chronic inflammation that stiffens joints and narrows arteries. Seniors who eat salmon at least twice a week often report less morning stiffness, improved circulation, and lower blood pressure. Clinical studies confirm these effects, showing reductions in inflammatory markers that predict heart disease. For older adults, managing arthritis, high blood pressure, or cholesterol issues, salmon is a natural therapy you can enjoy with every bite. One unique advantage of wild Alaskan salmon is astaxanthin, the antioxidant that gives the fish its vibrant orange-pink color. Astaxanthin has been shown to protect cells from oxidative stress, improve skin elasticity, support eye health, and even boost endurance. While supplements exist, salmon provides this antioxidant in its natural, most effective form. Together with selenium, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, salmon creates a nutrient profile perfectly tailored to aging. It is important to distinguish wild Alaskan salmon from farmed salmon. Farmed varieties are often exposed to crowded pens, artificial dyes, and feed that lowers omega-3 content. They may also accumulate pollutants like PCBs, making them less healthy and sometimes harmful. Always look for labels that specify wild-caught Alaskan salmon to ensure you are getting the cleanest, most nutritious option. Cooking salmon gently is the best way to preserve its benefits. Bake, steam, or grill it at moderate heat and pair it with leafy greens and olive oil. Avoid heavy creams or frying, which can undermine its natural purity. Done right, each serving becomes a meal that not only satisfies, but actively heals, protecting your memory, calming your joints, and strengthening your heart. 4. Rainbow trout. Rainbow trout is one of the most underrated fish in America. Yet for seniors, it deserves a place of honor at the dinner table. Raised in clean freshwater systems in the United States, rainbow trout offers safety, purity, and a nutrient profile that addresses many of the silent struggles of aging. For older adults who find salmon too rich or sardines too strong, trout provides a gentler flavor without sacrificing benefits. A single serving of rainbow trout delivers around 1,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids, the sweet spot for heart protection. These omega-3s reduce chronic inflammation, keep arteries flexible, and support healthy brain function. Seniors who include trout in their diet often notice steadier blood pressure, fewer joint aches, and clearer focus. For anyone concerned about maintaining independence into their 70s and 80s, these improvements can make everyday life. Trout also shines in its vitamin and mineral content. It is particularly rich in B vitamins, especially niacin, which helps regulate cholesterol by raising HDL, the good cholesterol, and lowering LDL, the bad. Vitamin B12 ensures your nerves continue to fire properly, protecting against fatigue and brain fog. Selenium works with vitamin E, another antioxidant found in trout, to defend cells from oxidative stress and support immune function. Together, these nutrients create a shield against both physical. Its mild taste and tender, flaky texture make it easy to enjoy even for those with sensitive digestion or reduced appetite. You can bake it with lemon and herbs, pan-sear it gently in olive oil, or even grill it lightly. The versatility ensures you will not grow tired of it, and the health benefits remain consistent across preparations. Rainbow trout may not have the fame of salmon, but in many ways it is the perfect senior-friendly fish. Safe, clean, nutrient-dense, and delicious, it supports the heart, brain, bones, and immune system all at once. For older adults determined to age gracefully and maintain independence, trout is a quiet hero waiting on the plate. These 4 fishes, Pacific cod sardines, wild Alaskan salmon, and rainbow trout, are more than just food. They are natural medicines hidden in plain sight, offering strength, clarity. By adding them to your weekly routine, you are not only feeding your hunger, but also investing in your independence, your memory, and your ability to enjoy life on your own terms. Aging may bring challenges, but the right choices on your plate can tip the balance in your favor. So as we close, I hope today's message reminded you that the fish you choose can truly shape your health after 60. The right ones can protect your heart, your memory, and your independence, while the wrong ones may quietly do the opposite. Every person's body is different, so if you have health concerns or notice symptoms, please speak with your doctor before making changes. Now I'd love to hear from you. Share your biggest takeaway in the comments, or simply write the word HOPE, so we can fill this space with encouragement. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, turn on the bell, and share it with a friend or loved one. These tips are shared for general awareness. If you're facing any health challenges, be sure to check with your doctor before trying anything new. Take care, and may your days ahead be steady, joyful, and filled with hope.